Hello listeners, good morning. You are listening to Radio Vishnu 90.4. Sri Vishnu Educational Society and Radio Vishnu 90.4 proudly attempting Guinness Book of World Records exclusively with 100 student RJs for the duration of 72 hours, 30 minutes and 30 seconds. I am student RJ Vidyala Ritusri and I feel very fortunate for being part of this Guinness Book of World Record. And our application number is 220516123LRPB, and our title is Longest Radio Play Broadcast Continuously. My allotted participant number is 7. Okay listeners, so let me begin my topic. My topic is how to start your business. So you all like stories, right? So I would begin with a story. Long back. Oh, not so long back. Just a decade ago, there was a 8-year-old kid who went to an internet cave for her summer project. And then she opened YouTube. There, she found a video of TEDx Talks, someone giving a speech about business. She was into the video and the concept, so she kept on watching these kind of videos. And then she decided to become a businessman, specifically a businesswoman, to give a speech at TEDx Talks. Just joking. She liked to be called as an entrepreneur. So this little girl decided to become a businesswoman, but wondered every time that how to know about this, what to do, where to study, whom to believe, etc. And that little girl is my friend, and today I have chosen this topic to help her and people like her. So let us first start with the definition. Oh, I know that everyone is aware of this, but still I must mention this. So what is business? Coming to the Wikipedia definition, business is the practice of making one's living or making money by producing or buying and selling products such as goods and services. It is also any activity or enterprise entered into for profit. But my version would be a bit different. Business is a process where you manage to do things. For example, you may be poor at doing works, but you manage to make them. Simple, right? In this way, we can find people who can do the work and find people who can assign the work and collab them together. But real life business is not that easy because this is a competitive world and we should know what others are liking, doing, etc. Now getting into deep, let us know what to study to do business. Generally, we adore and admire people around us leading a successful business life with great leadership skills. We too aspire to lead such a life, but we are in a state of confusion when to start. So I have given 3 stages what to study because education also helps us to learn more skills apart from life in these days. So number 1, if you're starting to study immediately after your 10th, then you can choose streams like commerce, business, accountancy, business studies, economics, economic geography, entrepreneurship, etc. Specifically in India, you can choose MEC and HEC in intermediate. Number 2, if you have studied commerce stream in your intermediate, then furtherly as an undergraduate course, you can take up the following: BBA, Bachelor of Business Administration, BBM, Business Management, BMS, Management Studies, Commerce Management, that is BCom Management, Business Administration plus a Diploma in Business Administration, that is BBA plus DBA, BHA, Bachelor of Hospital Management, SC Management, and for computer geeks like me, you can take Computer Aided Management, that is BCom Management. Oh, too many courses, right? I have never known these many courses were available for management, or else I would choose management. So these are many ways where you can get into management after 12th. Number 3, if you're starting to study after your UG course, you can take Specialize in Management, that is MBA. MBA is the most popular course available for students and it is the one of the best courses after BBA. There are many career options after BBA, and for those who want to pursue higher studies, an MBA seems like the perfect choice. With a Master of Business Administration degree, you can pursue leadership roles in different sectors including banking, finance, and others. Completing an MBA takes 2 years, and after that, you can apply for management roles in sales, business development, HR, finance, and related departments in companies. MBA is one of the preferred courses after BBA, and if you can become a data scientist. Generally, people wonder about what to do after BBA. An unconventional answer to this is become a data scientist. Many people are under the misconception that data science is only for tech grads. You can become a data scientist with a BBA degree too. Data scientists gain insights from structured and unstructured data. They use those insights to create better informed decisions, develop plans, and help their clients in getting the best results. It is one of the best courses after BBA. Number 3, you can become a digital marketer. One of the most popular career options after BBA is digital marketing. You can learn about digital marketing and help businesses in growing online. As the online industry expanded, the value of digital marketers has risen accordingly. Right now, the digital marketing industry is worth $69 billion and it's growing at a rapid pace. Among other things which made this one of the best courses after BBA. Now let us know about how to study these courses. For joining a BBA course, first of all let me tell you BBA full form. Bachelor of Business Administration. BBA is one of the most popular and sought after bachelor's degree programs pursued by students after 12th. The BBA course is the gateway to the plethora of job opportunities in numerous sectors such as sales, marketing, education, finance, and government, to name a few. BBA is a 3-year professional undergraduate course in business management. The course is open to students from all 3 streams, that is, science, arts, and commerce. The BBA course offers knowledge and training in management and leadership skills to prepare them for managerial roles like entrepreneurship. There are about 4,900 BBA course colleges in India. Students who wish to land career in the field of management can pursue the BBA course after completing your class 12th. This course will help the students learn various aspects of business administration and management through classroom lectures and practical projects like internships. The course will acquaint the students with various aspects of business administration, marketing trends, etc. The BBA program is available for the students in full time and correspondence to the online modes of education. Now, we have known about many courses, right? Fine. Now, let us know how to get into these courses. Yes, you all know that the only way is writing an entrance exam. Oops, exams are everywhere, but we need to attempt it. Now let me tell you people about some entrance exams to study BBA. SCT, DUGAT, IPMAT, AIMA UJAT, NMIMS NPAT, FEAT, IPM aptitude test. These exams are going to take place around month of June, August, around that time of an year, and you can find many more exams on the internet. Now, how to extend this study? That's MBA. Major national level MBA entrance exams which are considered by all the big schools are CAT, MAT, XAT, ATMA, CMAT, IIFT, etc. State level entrance exams. If candidates opt for state colleges, then they have to appear in state level entrance exams. Some states conduct their own entrance exams for MBA courses. Oh, many exams, right? We can take any of this and make a straight path for our business career. Now let us know about how to start a business. Like having a degree is not only the requirement to become a businessman, and it is only a necessity. The main point is to have such a kind of managing skills. Just to build them, we need to study and know new things. You all know about Forbes, right? Who doesn't know about Forbes? For a businessman, it is like a mandatory goal to be on the Forbes list. So I have chosen to give inputs from their article. Like it would be like the task accomplished. There are some steps from their article. Number 1. Determine your business concept. Number 2. Research your competitors and markets. Number 3. Create your own business plan. Number 4. Choose your business structure. Number 5. Register your business and get licenses. Number 6. Get your finances in order. Number 7. Fund your business. Number 8. Apply for a business insurance. Number 9. Get the right business tools. Number 10. Market your business. Number 11. And the last one, scale your business. Now, I think so you may be bored listening to the steps. So let me give you an example. I would choose my favorite brand, Colgate. Why Colgate? Why did I say that as a brand? Let me give you another example. We all know heroes, right? We only go to some particular hero movies because they have created a brand like Megastar Chiranjeevi, Victory Venkatesh, etc. Because they have a brand for like family movies or some action movies. In the same way, business also do. We have to create our brand ourselves. For example, if we go to a village and if we ask them to get a paste, they would give Colgate defaultly. This is the brand that Colgate have created. The Colgate's main motto is like they have given different kinds of codes which created a circle for them, their strategies, etc. Now let us know the origin of Colgate. William Colgate was the founder. At the starting stages, they have sold soap and candle. Later, after his death, his son Samuel Colgate took up and started to use strategies like different kinds of codes in Telugu and etc. Then their main focus was on digital hygiene. In this way, they also did location based marketing. Like in 1 year, for the Mahakumbha Mela, every brand was doing their promotions. In that time, Colgate didn't give the pamphlets. They have given like they have tied bands to the children and they which where we can find them. Now this is the example of Colgate. Let us get into these steps given by the Forbes. Number 1. Determine your business concept. Most business advice tells you to monetize what you love, but it misses two other very important elements. It needs to it needs to be profitable and something you are good at. For example, you may love music, but how viable is your business idea if you're not a great singer or a songwriter? Maybe you love making soap and want to open a soap shop in your small town that already has 3 close by. It won't be easy to corner the market where you're creating the same product as others nearby store. If you don't have a firm idea of what your business will entail, ask yourself the following questions. What do you love to do? What do you hate to do? Can you think of that? Can you think of something that would make those things easier? What are you actually good at? What do others come to you for advice about? If you're given 10 minutes to give a 5-minute speech on any topic, what would it be? What's something you have always wanted to do but lacked resources for? These questions can lead you to an idea for your business. If you already have an idea, they might help you to expand it. Once you have your idea, measure it against whether you're good at it and if it is profitable. Your business idea also doesn't have to be the next scrub daddy or squatty potty. Instead, you can take an existing idea and improve upon it. Or you can sell a digital product so there is a little overhead. Now, what kind of business should you start? Before you choose the type of business to start, there are some key things to consider. What type of funding do you have? How much time do you have to invest in your business? Do you prefer to work from home or in the online mode? What interests and passions do you have? Can you sell information such as a course rather than a product? What skills or expertise do you have? How fast do you need to scale your business? What kind of support do you have to start your business? Are you partnering with someone else? Does the franchise model make more sense to you? I really love Forbes articles. See, they have sorted many questions for us to think on us. Number 2. Research your competitors and the market. Most entrepreneurs spend more time on their products than they do getting to know the competition. If you ever apply for outside funding, the potential lender or the partner wants to know what sets you or what business idea apart. If market analysis indicates your product or service is saturated in your area, see if you can think of a different approach. Take housekeeping, for example. Rather than general cleaning services, you might specialize in homes with pets or focus on garage cleanups. Primary research. The first stage of any competition study is the primary research, which entails obtaining data directly from the potential customers rather than basing your conclusions on the past data. You can use questionnaires, surveys, and interviews to learn what consumers want. Surveying friends and family isn't recommended unless they are your target market. People who say they had buy something and people who do are very different. The last thing you want is to take so much stock in what they say. Create the product and flop when you try to sell it because all of the people who said they had buy it don't, because the product isn't something they had actually buy. The secondary research is utilize the existing sources of information such as the census data to gather information when you do a secondary research. The current data may be studied, compiled, and analyzed in various ways that are appropriate for your needs, but it may not be as detailed as the primary research. Conduct a SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. Conducting this allows you to look at the facts about how our product or idea perform if taken to the market, and it can also help you make decisions about the direction of our idea. Your business idea might have some weaknesses that you hadn't considered, or there may be some opportunities to improve a competitor's product. Number 3. Create your own business plan. A business plan is a dynamic document that serves as a roadmap for establishing a new business. This document makes it simple for potential investors, financial institutions, and company management to understand and absorb. Even if you intend to self finance, a business plan can help you flesh out your idea and spot potential problems. When writing a well rounded business plan, include the following sections. Executive summary. The executive summary should be the first item in the business plan, but it should be written at the last. It describes the proposed new businesses and highlights the goals of the company and methods to achieve them. Company description. The company description covers what problems your product or service solves and why your business idea is the best. For example, maybe your background is in molecular engineering and you have used that background to create a new type of athletic wear. You have a proper credentials to make the best material. Market analysis. This section of business plan analyzes how well a company is positioned against its competitors. The market analysis should include target market, segmentation analysis, market size, growth rate, trends, and a competitive environment assessment. Organization and structure. Write about the type of business organization you expect, what risk management strategies you propose, and who will staff the management team. What are their qualifications? Will your business be a single member limited liability company, that is LLC, or a corporation? Coming to the next, mission and goals. This section should contain a brief mission statement and detail what the business wishes to accomplish and the steps to get there. These goals should be SMART. SMART in the sense specific, measurable, action oriented, realistic, and time bound. Next is products or services. This section describes how your business will operate. It includes what products you'll offer to the consumers at the beginning of your business, how they compare to existing competitors, how much your products cost, who will be responsible for creating the products, how you will source materials, and how much they cost to make. Next is the background summary. This portion of the business plan is the most time consuming to write. compile and summarize any data, articles, and research studies on trends that could positively and negatively affect your business or industry. Marketing plan. The marketing plan identifies the characteristics of your product or service. It summarizes the SWOT analysis and analyzes competitors. It also discusses how you will promote your business and how much money will be spent on marketing and how long the campaign is expected to last. The next is the financial plan. The financial plan is perhaps the core of the business plan because without money, the business will not move forward. Include a proposed budget in your financial plan, along with the financial statements such as an income statement, a balance sheet, and a statement of cash flows. Usually, 5 years of project financial statements are acceptable. This section is also where you should include your funding request if you are looking for an outside funding. The next big thing is come up with an exit strategy. An exit strategy is important for any business that is seeking funding because it outlines how you will send the company or transfer the ownership if you decide to retire or move on to the other projects. An exit strategy also allows you to get the most value of your business when it is time to sell. There are few different options for exiting a business, and the best option for you depends on your goals and circumstances. Number 4 is choose your business structure. When structuring your business, it's essential to consider how each structure impacts the amount of taxes you owe, daily operations, and whether your personal assets are at risks. An LLC limits your personal liability for business steps. LLCs can be owned by one or more people or companies and must include a registered agent. These owners are referred to as the members. The pros of LLCs are they offer liability protection for the owners. They are one of the easiest business entities to set up. You can also have a single member LLCs. Coming to the cons, you can be required to file additional paperwork with your state on a regular basis, and these LLCs can't issue the stock. You'll need to pay annual filing fees to your state. Limited liable partnership. An LLP is similar to an LLC but is typically used for licensed business professionals such as attorney or an accountant. These arrangements require a partnership agreement. Coming to the pros of the LLP are partners are limited liability for the debts and actions of the LLP. These are easy to form and they do not require much paperwork. There are no limits to the number of partners in an LLP. The cons of LLP are partners are required to actively take part in the business. LLPs can't issue stock. All the partners are personally liable for any malpractice claims against the business. Coming to the next, the sole proprietorship. If you start a solo business, you might consider a sole proprietorship. The company and the owner for legal and tax purposes are considered the same. The business owner assumes liability for the business. So, if the business fails, the owner is personally and financially responsible for all the business steps. The advantages of the sole proprietorship are they are easy to form. There is no need to file additional paperwork with your state. If you are in a complete, you are the control of your business. The disadvantages could be like you are a personal liable for all business steps. It can't be difficult to raise money for a sole proprietorship. The business may have a limited lifespan. The corporation. A corporation limits your personal liability for business steps such as an LLC does. A corporation can be taxed as a C corporation or a C corp or an S corporation or an S corp. S corp status offers pass-through taxation to small corporations that meet certain IRS requirements. Larger companies and startups hoping to attract venture capital are usually taxed as C corps. The advantages could be like corporations offer liability protection for the owners, and the lifespan of a corporation is not limited. A corporation can have an unlimited number of shareholders. The disadvantages are corporations are subject to double taxation. They are require more expensive and complicated to set up other business structures. The shareholders may have limited liability. Before you decide on a business structure, discuss your situation with a small business accountant and possibly an attorney, as each business type has different tax treatments that could affect our bottom line. Some helpful resources from the Forbes website are how to set up an LLC in 7 steps, how to start a sole proprietorship, how to start a corporation, how to start a non-profit business, how to start a non-profitable business, how to start a 501. Coming to the 5th step, register your business and get licenses. There are several legal issues to address when starting a business after choosing the business structure. The following is a good checklist of items to consider when establishing your business. You can choose your business name. Make it memorable but not too difficult, like the Colgate. Choose the same domain name if available to establish your internet presence. A business name cannot be the same as other registered company in your state, nor can it infringe on other trademark or service mark that is already registered with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. The next is business name versus DBA. There are business names and then there are fictitious business names known as doing business as or DBA. You may need to file a DBA if you are operating under the name that's different from the legal name of your business. For example, Mike's Bike Shop is doing business as Mike's Bike. The legal name of the business is Mike's Bike Shop and Mike's Bike in the DBA. You may need to file a DBA with your state, country, or city government offices. The benefit of DBA includes it can help you open a business bank account under your business name. A DBA can be used as a trade name to brand your products or services. A DBA can be used to get a business license. For this DBA, I would like to give you an example of She-Hulk. In the She-Hulk, actually, the villain takes the She-Hulk patent, but the hero files a case against her. Like, who takes the patent first will use that name properly. So, DBA can be taken like that. Register your business and obtain an EIN. You officially create a corporation, LLC, or other business entity may be filling forms with your state's business agency, usually the secretary of the state. As part of this process, you will need to choose a registered agent to accept legal documents on behalf of your business. You will only pay a filing fee. The state will send you a certificate that you can use to apply for licenses, a tax identification number, and a business bank accounts. Next, you need to apply for an employer identification number, that is EIN. All businesses other than sole proprietorships with no employees must have a federal employee identification number. We need to submit our application to the IRS and you will typically receive your number in minutes. Get appropriate licenses and permits. Legal requirements are determined by your industry and jurisdiction. Most business need a mixture of gold, state, and federal licenses to operate. Check with your local government office and even an attorney for licensing information tailored to your area. Some other helpful resources in the Forbes website are Best LLC services, how to register a business name, how to register a DBA, how to get an EIN for an LLC, how to get a business license. Coming to the next step, step number 6, you need to get your finances in order. Like open a business bank account. Keep your business and personal finances separate. Here is how to choose business checking account and why separate business accounts are essential. When you open business bank account, you will need to provide your business name and your business tax identification number. that is EIN. This business bank account can be used for your business transactions such as paying suppliers or invoicing customers. Most of the times, a bank will require a separate business bank account in order to issue a business loan or a line of credit. You need to hire a bookkeeper or get accounting software. If you sell a product, you'll need an inventory function in your accounting software to manage and track the inventory. The software should have a ledger and a journal entities and the ability to generate the financial statements. Some programs double as bookkeeping tools. These often include features such as the check writing and managing receivable and payables. You can also use this software to track your income and expenses, generate invoices, run reports, and calculate the taxes. There are many bookkeeping services available that can do all of this for you and more. These services can be accessed online from any computer or mobile device and often include features such as bank reconciliation and invoicing. Check out the best accounting software for small businesses, or if you see you can handle the bookkeeping yourself. Determine your break even point. Before you fund your business, you must get an idea of your startup costs. To determine these, make a list of all the physical supplies you need, estimate the cost of any professional services you will require, determine the price of any licenses or permits required to operate, and calculate the cost of office space or other real estate, add in the cost of the payroll and benefits if applicable. Business can take years to turn a profit, so it's better to overestimate the startup costs and have too much money than too little. Many experts recommend having enough cash on hand to cover 6 months of operating expenses. When you know how much you need to get started with your business, you need to know about the point at which your business makes money. This figure is your break even point. There is a formula for this. Break even point is equal to the fixed cost divided by the contribution margin. In contrast, the contribution margin is also equal to the total sales revenue minus the cost to the make product. For example, let's say you are starting a small business that sells miniature birdhouses for a fairy gardens. You have determined that it will cost around you for the $500 in startup costs. But your variable costs are rupees $40 per birdhouse produced, or you sell them for 150 each. Let us write these out to be a formula. You need to have like a tables. You need to give the fixed cost, variable cost, price per the item, and the formula as said before. Break even point is equal to fixed cost divided by the contribution margin. This means that you need to sell at least 456 units just to cover your R costs for that example. If we can sell more than those units in the first month, we can make a profit. Coming to the helpful resources for this thing are the best business checking accounts, best accounting software for small businesses, and how to open a bank account. You can find more on the Forbes website. Coming to the step 7, we need to fund our business. There are many different ways to fund our business. Some require considerable effort, while others are easier to obtain. Two categories of funding exist, that is, internal and external. Internal funding includes personal savings, credit cards, funding from friends and family. This would be the dangerous step. If you finance the business with your own funds and with credit cards, you have to pay the debt on the credit cards and you have lost a chunk of your wealth if the business fails. By allowing your family members or friends to invest in business, you are risking hard feelings and strained relationships if the company goes under. As I said, it would be hard. Business owners who want to minimize these risks may consider external fundings. External fundings would include small business loans, small business grants, angel investors, venture capital, crowdfunding. The small businesses may have to use a combination of several sources of the capital. Consider how much money is needed, how long it will take before the company can repay it, and how risk tolerant you are. No matter which source you use, plan for profit. It's far better to take a six figure than making seven figures. Funding ideas could include invoice factoring. With invoice factoring, you can sell your unpaid invoices to a third party as a discount. Business lines of credit. Apply for a business line of credit, which is similar to a personal line of credit. The credit limit and interest rate will be based on our business revenues, credit scores, and financial history. The equipment for financing. If we need to purchase expensive equipment for our business, we can finance it with a loan or a lease. Coming to the next, Small Business Administration, that is SBA or microplans. Microplans are up to $50,000 in the US, and they provide this much loan that can be used for the working capital, inventory or supplies, and machinery or equipment. Grants. The federal government offers grants for businesses that promote innovation, export growth, or are located in historical disadvantaged areas. You can also find grants through local and regional organizations. The crowdfunding. With crowdfunding, you can raise money from a large group of people by soliciting donations or selling equity in your company. Choose the right funding source for our business. By considering the amount of money you need, the time frame for repayment, and your tolerance for the risk. Some of the helpful resources are best small business loans, best startup business loans, best business loans for the bad credit, business loan calculator, average business loan rates, and how to get a business loan. Step number 8. Apply for business insurance. You need to have insurance for your business, even if it is a home based business or you don't have any employees. The type of insurance you need depends on your business models and what risks you face. You might need more than one type of policy and you might need additional coverage for your business grows. In most of the state workers' compensation insurance is required by law if you have employees. You need to work with an agent to get insured. An insurance agent can help determine what coverages are appropriate for your business and find policies from insurers that would offer the best rates. An independent insurance agent represents several different insurers, so they can shop around for the best rates and coverage options. The basic types of business insurance coverage are liability insurance that would protect our business against the third party claims of bodily injury, property damage, and personal injury, such as the defamation or a false advertising. Property insurance. It covers the physical assets of your business, including our office space, equipment, and inventory. The business interruption insurance pays for the loss of income if your business is forced to close temporarily due to a covered event such as natural disaster. The product liability insurance protects against claims that your product caused bodily injury or the property damage. The employee practices liability insurance. This would cover claims from employees alleging discrimination, sexual harassment, or other wrongful termination. The workers' compensation insurance. This covers the medical expenses and income replacement for employees who are injured on the job. The helpful resources would be best small business insurance, best commercial auto insurance, how to get a product liability insurance, your own guide to general liability insurance, 13 types of 13 types of small business insurance. Before going to step number 9, I have stopped for an example of Colgate. I said when there is a gathering, there other brands were doing pamphlet distribution and all. So Colgate with a great strategy came up like everybody are connected to the everybody are connected to the cell phone. So they thought instead of distributing the pamphlets, they thought to alert them using cell phone. So they have tied up with Airtel. So they have tied up with Airtel and called, then gave a call, like saying nobody would be interested for listening their advertisement, right? So they have included the famous DJs of their states. According to their phone number, they have guessed their states and asked their local DJs to give their voice. In such a way, they have propagated the Colgate strategy. So, coming to the step number 9, get the right business tools. Business tools could help make our life easier and make our business run more smoothly. The right tools can help us save time, automate tasks, and make the better decisions. You can consider the following tools as an arsenal. Accounting software. These can include many softwares which would help us develop our business. Okay, listeners, I hope you all enjoyed my topic. Mention Okay, listeners, I hope you all enjoyed my topic, that is how to start your own business. But I have included many like what to study and how to do, etc. So let me introduce my next student, RJ Yara Sai Sridikshita, and her allotted participant number is number 8. Keep listening to Radio Vishnu 90.4 towards Knowledge Society.